here, and the Pioneers being introduced. Zach Hurdick, one of the starters there. Looks like Wes and King and J.D. Tatum. And also looks like Seth Buchanan will get a start here tonight for the Pioneers. I've got three of the Honaker starters. That was Jalen Hart, Trey John Boyd, and Aiden Lowe. Not sure who else we have out there.
I think Caden Lowe is starting, and Gavin Witt, I believe.
We've got a 14 there. I don't have him on my roster.
14 is Caden Boyd.
Caden, okay.
Caden Boyd.
I didn't write him down here, I don't think.
Keaton Keene will jump center against Jalen Hart. We're about set to go. The officials, Bob Jeter will toss it. Other two officials are Gary Wright, better known as Boots Wright to most folks, and Chad Alford.
First time we've seen Alford. In fact, we haven't seen this crew all year here, Merle.
Now we're set to go, and the ball's in the air. Honaker wins the tip into the backcourt. Trajan Boyd brings it across. Pioneers open in a man-to-man. It comes to the left wing to Lowe. Back outside to Caden Boyd, to Witt. Witt on the outside, guarded by Hurdig. On the right wing it goes. They swing it back around to Witt on the left wing. Fakes a shot, gets it in the middle to Trajan Boyd. Tries to get it inside. Tipped away and stolen by Seth Buchanan. Buchanan quickly into the front court. Gets it to Witt. Witt inside to Tatum, and Tatum lays it up and in good. As they broke quickly down court. Lebanon wanting to run. They're putting the pressure on in the backcourt now as Witt with the ball, long pass across court into the front court to Caden Lowe. He dives into the middle and bounces it in low off of the board for Aiden Lowe, and he gets two off of the glass, and it's 2-2. Hurdig in the front court with it, gets it to Tatum on the right side, looks down inside, gets it down low for Brody West, puts up a shot in traffic, partially blocked and taken away by Jalen Hart, and Hart brings it quickly in the front court all the way down into the lane, then back outside to Lowe. Swinging around into the corner to Witt. Witt to Boyd. Trajan Boyd tries to feed it inside. It's kicked away by Lebanon.
I think it went off Keen's foot there, so Honaker will throw it in from the baseline.
Jalen Hart will play it from the baseline. Gets it out on the right wing to Aiden Lowe. Aiden Lowe steps into the right. Elbow jump, shoots good, and Honaker leads it 4-2. Just getting started here at Lebanon High School with this county rivalry. Tatum with it on the right wing. He goes across to Hurdig, and Hurdig backs it out of there. Out top to West. West for three from the top of the key. No good. Rebound cleared by Witt, by Gavin Witt. He gets it into the front court. Trajan Boyd fakes and travels, gets called for a travel as he faked and got Tatum up in the air and tried to go by him, but shuffled his feet before he could get it on the floor. They turn it over to Lebanon. First turnover of the game. Hurdig slows things down now as he gets it into the front court to Keene on the left wing. Buchanan across to Tatum on the right side, down in the corner to West, and he brings it back out. West guarded by Hart. West lobs it down low for Keene. Keene steps inside, fakes, jumps, shoots off of the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Gavin Witt's got another one. He'll bring it across the timeline. Gets it to Aiden Lowe, fakes one into the corner, puts up a three, no good, missed that one badly, and Hurdig comes away with it. Quickly into the front court. To West all the way to the rim on the baseline, no good, but put back up and in, good by J.D. Tatum. We're tied up at 4-all. Pioneers pressuring the Tigers in the backcourt.
So far, Honaker's handled that press pretty well. They're not getting in a hurry at this point.
Witt gets it into the front court to Trajan. Trajan to Hart. Hart back outside to Witt. Witt goes across to Lowe. Back to Witt. Down to Hart in the corner. Back outside to Witt. Pioneers look like they're in a zone now, Jamie. And try to go inside, almost knocked away. And finally retrieved by Trajan Boyd. Gets it back out of there, and he gets it to Witt out on the left wing. Long skip pass into the right wing. And back inside it goes to Aiden Lowe. Aiden Lowe's jumper no good. And Rebound cleared by Hurdig. Hurdig quickly down court and dumps it inside. And I don't see who that was, but he charged into the Honaker players called for the foul. I think it was West.
They got West.
West on the charge.
An offensive charge there.
Pioneer still pressuring in the backcourt. Honaker taking their time getting it up. Trajan gets it across, leaves it out there for Whit. Back to the right wing. It goes to Lowe. Lowe tries to feed it into the middle, stolen by Hurdig. Or that was Caden Boyd trying to feed it in there, and Hurdig stole it. He brings it to the front court quickly and then backs it out. Lebanon set their defense. Honaker the man-to-man, her offense. Honaker the man-to-man defense. And we got another foul called. I think they called Tatum, didn't they?
I believe they got West on a pick. That's his second foul.
It is on West. His second, he comes out.
They call an offensive foul.
Buchanan and West both come out as Lambert goes in. Andy Lambert in there along with Hunter Music. Honaker into the front court. Trajan Boyd into the lane, kicks it off on the right side to Hart. Back outside it goes to Caden. Caden to the left wing to Whit. Back to Caden. Caden Boyd with him on the outside. Goes down on the right wing to Whit, who cuts through. Long three-point shot and a whistle on the rebound. They get Jalen Hart for the foul on that one, Jamie.
Offensive foul. He was pushing under the basket. We've got 3:40 left here opening quarter. Score 4-4. A lot of action, but not a lot of scoring here so far.
Coach Potts, Ryan Potts yelling directions to Lebanon as Hurdig gets it into the front court after they get possession on the foul. Lambert on the left wing to Tatum out top. Tatum guarded hard by Lowe to Hunter Music. Back in the corner it goes to Hurdig. Hurdig to the foul line, kicks it in the corner to Lambert. Wants a three, can't get it. Back outside to Keene. Keene to Lambert out on the left wing. Lambert tries to drive around Trajan, gets around him down in on the baseline, bounces it in low for Tatum. He's fouled as he tries to get the shot up there, and I believe they got Whit with the foul. We'll wait and see what they put on the board. Tatum was shooting, so he'll shoot too. But they called the foul on Max Boyd, who's in there now, Jamie.
That's who they got. Tatum will have 2 free throws. First one's up, bounces away, no good. He'll get one more.
I didn't see Boyd get into the game. Chance Parker goes into the game now for Hurdig. Hurdig and Ben Long head for the locker room. I'm not sure what's the matter with Hurdig.
Tatum's next free throw rims the basket and pops out there, so the score remains at 4-4 here.
Long pass into the front court to Lowe, bounces it in close for Max Boyd, and he hooks it up in right in front over the rim. Good 6-4 Honaker lead.
Nice little left-handed hook that time down there, right over top of Keene.
Parker to Tatum on the right wing, down in the corner to Hunter Music. He gets it down in low for Tatum, who hooks up on the reverse side. Can't get the shot to go. And rebound grabbed by Max Boyd. He gets it ahead quickly to Aiden Lowe all the way to the rim on the other end. Gets a little too far under, hits the bottom of the rim, and Lebanon comes away with it. Music into the front court.
Had been Keene guarding him there, though. He probably should have backed that one out.
Long skip pass over to Hunter Music in the left corner. He drives the baseline. No good. Hit it off the side of the board under pressure. And coming away with it is Whit. Whit into the front court. Quickly to Caden Boyd. Back out in the corner to Lowe. All the way across on the other side to Trajan Boyd. Drives into the paint. Kicks it outside to Caden Boyd. And he hits a three from the right wing. And suddenly it's 9-4 Honaker. Parker slows things up for Lebanon. And Coach Potts trying to get their attention, trying to call a play from the other end of the court where his bench is. Goes to Tatum. Tatum down the inside to Lambert cutting through. He gets wide open, lays it up and in off of the glass. Good. 9-6, and we got a timeout. Couldn't see if it's a full timeout or not. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them here, Bobby. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. 1:31 to go here in the first period. Honaker leads at 9-6. Honaker with the basketball. Lebanon pressuring in the backcourt. Trapping. They get it out of that trap. And looked like maybe carried the ball. Crowd wanted something else. Long pass down court, picked off by Keaton Keene, and he's fouled from behind. That foul was by Max Boyd, his second. Lebanon gets the ball back, trailing 9-6.
Pioneers have caused 5 turnovers against Honaker, but they haven't scored much off those turnovers.
Parker into the front court. All the way to the rim on the drive. Nobody picked him up. He put it off of the glass and scores. And it's 9-8. Honaker trying to beat the pressure in the backcourt. And a foul by Paul Venzel, who's in the game now, as he reaches in trying to get to the ball from Trajan Boyd. And 1 minute to go in the first period. 9-8 lead, and the foul on Venzel, his first. Now here comes Zach Hurtig back into the game. He made a trip to the locker room. He comes back in for Chance Parker.
He was out there. He had a pretty good case of COVID, I think.
Yeah.
He's finally back.
Not sure why he went to the locker room. Now here's Parker Bandy into the game for Honaker. Gets it into the front court. Leaves it on the left side for Hart. Hart calls timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. It's a 9-8. Honaker with a 1-point lead, 48 seconds to go in the period. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. Two very loud and active student groups here tonight, Jamie, one on each side.
Yeah, we've got a good crowd out here.
Good atmosphere, big crowd.
The kids are all really into it too, which is good.
Honaker with the ball coming out of the timeout. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Caden Boyd on the outside with it. Across goes to Hart. Back out to Boyd. He drives into the paint, kicks it out to the left-hander Parker, and Bandy, and he cans the three-pointer. Lebanon quickly to the front court. 12-8 Honaker lead now. 16 seconds to go as Hurtig looks to the sideline for direction. Gets it to Keene. Down inside to Lambert. Lambert into the corner. Backs out enough for a three. Good. Andy Lambert for three from the corner. It's a 1-point game. Under 5 seconds to go. So Honaker gets it in the backcourt. And the Heat won at the buzzer, but misses everything. And we go to the end of the first quarter. A good first period. Honaker 12, Lebanon 11. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. Andy Lambert, Zach Hurtig, Seth Buchanan, J.D. Tatum, and Keaton Keene in there. We'll set the Honaker lineup in a moment for you. Lebanon lobs it in to Keene, gives it to Tatum. Tatum into the corner. That's Lambert. Lambert kicks it outside to Buchanan. Back on the right wing to Lambert, lobs it down inside for Keene. And they must have called foul on Lebanon. Called Keene for pushing off, Jamie.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
I couldn't see that. Fourth team foul on Lebanon. Honaker has three.
Looks like he was getting banged around down there pretty good.
Honaker brings it into the front court. Sean Gill in there now for Honaker. He gets it to Hart on the right side. Hart back outside to Parker Bandy again for three, and the left-hander cans another one. It's 15-11 Honaker. Coach Potts really upset on the sideline. They get it to Buchanan on the right wing, outside to Tatum, lobs it inside for Keene. It's stolen away by Honaker. Long pass down court is going to be knocked out of bounds by Lebanon as Andy Lambert hit it, trying to deflect it and knocked it all the way out of bounds on the end of the court underneath the Honaker basket, where Jalen Hart will play it from there.
I think the Pioneers had somebody wide open and didn't throw it in there. I think that's what got Coach Potts upset.
Ball comes outside to Caden Boyd. Goes to the right wing. That was, couldn't see who that was shooting through there. I think that was
Caden Boyd.
Caden Boyd with the jumper. Two-pointer was good. It's 17-11. I think it was a two, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a two.
Lebanon on the other end bounces to Tatum at the right elbow, all the way back out on the left side to Keene. Keene has it knocked away, but he's fouled by Aiden Lowe. In the process, Lowe reaching in, knocked it away, gets called for the foul. He had a breakaway layup if it would have been a clean steal. Hurtig's going to sit down again now. As we mentioned, he's been out with COVID. And
West into the game. West picked up 2 quick fouls and had to go to the bench. Before a minute had elapsed in this game.
They need his scoring in there, son, too. West gets it to the right corner to Tatum, all the way across on the left side to Buchanan. Buchanan sweeps into the lane, gets all the way in close and up and off of the glass with the offhand, his right hand. And good move there, good drive by Seth Buchanan to get in that close. They fall back now into man-to-man. Ball's bounced to Aiden Lowe. He swings into the lane. Gets it back outside to Trajan Boyd, and a whistle and a 3-second call. 3-second call. I think he got it on Witt.
That's the first time I've seen that called all season.
Yeah, maybe it was Hart. I believe it was Hart that called it on.
He must have been in there about 10 seconds because they just don't usually call that anymore.
No, they don't. 14 fouls on each team. Honaker leads at 17-13. We got just under 6 minutes to go here in the second period as West gets it into the corner to Tatum, all the way across on the right side to Buchanan. Seth leaves it in the corner for Tatum, back outside to West. Honaker in a man-to-man. West being guarded by Caden Boyd to Lambert. Lambert dribbles down into the corner and then has to kick it back outside to Keene. Keene puts it on the floor, gets in close, and is fouled as he puts a shot up. He'll shoot 2, and we'll see who that foul was called on.
Glad to see the big man taking it inside, though. That's what he needs to do.
Yes.
Because he's a head taller than anybody else out there.
Foul was on Parker Bandit.
Keene misses his first free throw. He'll get one more. He's usually pretty good at the line.
Hunter Music into the game for Andy Lambert. Lebanon's got West Music, Keene, who makes that free throw. Buchanan and Tatum in there, and a whistle on the free throw there. Not sure what happened there. Not sure what that whistle was, Jamie.
I have no idea. Honaker will get the ball.
They get it after the free throw, Mike.
They counted the free throw, I think.
Yeah, I think they did. They get it into Witt. Trajan Boyd gets trapped in the corner, and now he gets it down inside to Bandy. Back outside it goes to Witt. Witt for 3. Keene up high for the rebound. Now Lebanon wants to run. Buchanan gets it in the corner to Music. Music for 3. Good. Hunter Music out of the right corner ties things up at 17 all. Lebanon pressuring man-to-man in the backcourt, trying to trap when they can.
Honaker handling that press pretty good, though.
Yes, they have. They get it in the front court to Trajan Boyd. Pulls up for a long 3. No good. And West with a rebound in the lane. Quickly up court to Music, who bobbles it, retrieves it in the corner. He's under pressure now. Leaves it for Tatum. Tatum back outside to West. West gets away from his man down in the corner to Tatum. Fakes one, takes it all the way to the rim. Up and in, good. Nice play by J.D. and they give Lebanon the lead at 19-17. 4:30 to go in the second. Here comes Jaden Lowe, Jaden Boyd, and he can't score. Takes a bad shot there. Lebanon takes it away. They get it ahead to Music. Music down in the corner to West. West drives the baseline. Up and in, good off of the glass. Timeout Honaker. Lebanon goes up 21-17 with 4:14 to go here in the second. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ and on ARC TV.
Was that West or Buchanan?
West, I think. Let me ask Anthony. Hey, Anthony, is that West that scored or Buchanan? West.
Ugly. He got you on the TV.
travels the length of the court, and they turn it over. Lebanon tries a long pass up court, and Honaker gets it right back, so twin turnovers there. And now here's a long three from the left wing by Jaden Boyd, no good. The rebound put back up, no good. And Lebanon comes away with the rebound, and it's taken away, stolen away from West. A quick pass ahead down court to Aiden Lowe, and he lays it up and in good. It's 21-19. Lebanon quickly back the other way. Hunter Music drives the baseline, loses control of it, and a whistle. It'll stay with Lebanon. Now here comes subs in for Lebanon. Andy Lambert back in there along with Hertig, and Music will come out. Paul Venzel in there. Buchanan and Music come out.
Parker also in there.
Parker's also in there. He'll inbound from the baseline for Lebanon. He lobs it out deep to Lambert. Lambert back in the corner to Parker. And Chance pulls it out on the dribble. Sets the play left wing. It goes to Venzel. Venzel gets it to Hertig. Cut down the lane. Follow-away jumper on the baseline. Gets on the rim and rolls in. Nice shot by, tough shot by Hertig. 23-19 Lebanon. Now here comes Honaker the other way. They beat the press on the dribble. That's Bandy with the dribble. Gets it to Witt. Witt guarded by Tatum. Back across.
3 minutes left here, first half.
Here's Caden Boyd into the lane. Jumps, shoots, falls away, no good. Lebanon with the rebound. I think Venzel got that rebound. To Lambert on the left wing. Lambert for three, good. It's 26-19 Lebanon. 2:40 to go in the second period. Honaker comes the other way to get it down in close to Lowe. Lowe puts a shot up, it rolls and won't go. Good defense by Paul Venzel. And just he and Paul's the only one there. And Paul gets it to Lambert. Lambert quickly into the front court. Now they pull it back out to Hertig. Hertig goes to Parker. Parker drives down the baseline, has it taken away by Bandy. And Bandy's pass knocked away and a whistle and a foul. I think they got Venzel on that one. Lebanon crowd not too happy with that call.
26-19, the Pioneers lead it. 2:18 to go here in the first half.
Second foul on Paul Venzel. He's going to stay in there. Honaker will have it.
Paul picks up a few fouls on Merle. He's real aggressive, but I tell you one thing, he sure go on the board now. He's a good rebounder.
Now in strict man-to-man, Parker on Witt. Witt gets it into the front court. Left wing, it goes to Gill. Gill drives the baseline and gets in close and banks it in. Good move by Sean Gill. Here comes Hertig the other way. 26-21 Lebanon lead. Hertig with it on the outside. Dribbles down into the lane. Kicks it out in the corner to Lambert for three. Good! Andy Lambert for three. 29-21.
Lambert 2 straight threes there. Spread this margin out here in the second quarter.
Lambert guards Witt.
We've got 1:30 left first half. 29-21. The Pioneers lead it.
Witt gets it into the front court. They bounce it inside to Hart. Hart back out to Trajan Boyd. Drives into the lane. Dumps it low for Hart, and Hart wasn't looking for it. Went behind him. Out of bounds to Lebanon. Lebanon with an 8-point lead now. Honaker going to look like a zone trapping press they're setting up. They get it into Parker. Parker to Venzel. Venzel cross court to Lambert. Lambert back to Venzel. Venzel splits the double team and gets it ahead into the front court. And that is Keene with it in the corner, all the way across court to Lambert. Lambert to Hertig. Hertig to Parker on the right wing. Parker lobs it down in low to Keene. Keene spins, double team, puts one up anywhere, and is fouled. He'll shoot two. That's what Coach Potts is wanting to get it down in there to Keene. And they did get a pretty good position down in a low block, but it was a little bit out towards the corner.
They got that foul on Gill, I think. It's his first. 16 fouls against Honaker now. Keene will be at the line. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. First is up and good. He's usually pretty good shot from the foul line.
Looks like Witt goes out and Caden Boyd back into the game for Honaker.
One more shot there for Keene.
Coach Potts.
And he makes that one too.
Coach Potts is yelling something, stomping his feet, trying to get your attention. Pressuring in the backcourt now. Keene pressuring Trajan Boyd. Boyd gets by him and finally gets it into the front court on the dribble. Keene sticking right with him. Pretty good job with the big man. Boyd still dribbling out there now. He puts up a three from out top. No good. Parker battles for the rebound, and he's fouled from behind. I believe they got Aiden Lowe with that one, Jamie.
That'll put the Pioneers in the bonus, I think.
Parker will go to the free throw line. Second foul on Aiden Lowe. I've missed a foul somewhere, Jamie. I've got 6 on Honaker, but I missed one early on there, I think. Lambert will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, looks like Lambert at the free throw line. He'll have.
I thought Parker was the one that got fouled.
He'll have a 1-and-1. And it rattles around, goes in, so he will get a bonus.
And he's a pretty good free throw shooter.
He's a pretty good shot, period.
Tatum comes back into the game to replace Paul Venzel. Paul's got 2 fouls on him.
We've got 41 seconds left. It's 32-21. The Pioneers lead it. They've had a pretty good run here late in this second quarter.
I thought sure that it was Parker that got fouled down on that rebound.
But Lambert makes his second free throw. That makes it 33-31 now.
Well, they're cooled off with their shooting. Pressure's hurting them a little, causing trouble getting up court. Now here's a steal by Hardig. Takes it away from Jaden Boyd, and down on the baseline goes Lambert. They call Lambert for a charge, I believe.
Yeah, he penetrated too deep. He should have pulled up there and
made a little spin move there and charged right into the Honaker defender. Couldn't tell who the Honaker defender was, but Trajan Boyd will play it from the baseline. Back into the game. Hunter Music comes in for Lambert. That's the first foul on Andy. 16 fouls on Lebanon. They get it into Hart. All the way down comes Caden. Boyd gets all the way to the rim but can't convert it. Hardy comes away with a rebound. Andy Music on the right wing. Music for 3, good. It's 36-21 with 7 seconds to go as Caden Boyd tries to get it in the front court. Outside to Trajan Boyd. Down low for Gill. And Gill can't get a shot off at the buzzer. So we'll go to the half with Lebanon leading 36-21 after a big burst of scoring there in that second period, Jamie.
Good burst there late, and they've put a 15-point lead on Honaker. We'll take a break, and we'll be back. 36-21, the Pioneers lead it here in the half. You're listening to high school basketball on WXLZ. scoring for the Pioneers. They have one player in double figures. That's Andy Lambert. He ended up 13 points. He made three-point shots there in the first half, made 2 there late in the quarter. Nobody else in double figures. J.D. Tatum was 6, and Hunter Music was 6 points for the Pioneers. 3 points from Keene, and 2 points each from Hurdig, Buchanan, West, and Parker. So about everybody that played for the Pioneers there did score. Everybody but Vessel, and he didn't, I don't think he took a shot, but he did play a whole lot, plays good defense and hits the board. 36-21, the Pioneers lead it. One other thing, they just had 4 turnovers too, which is good. I'm sure Coach Potts really pleased with that. Anyway, 36-21 our score. We'll take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with second half action. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3. With you.
Just talking, Jamie, a minute ago. I was surprised. I knew they scored quite a bit toward the end of that second quarter, but Lebanon with a 25-point period there in the second period.
Yeah, those 25-point quarters, that's big-time scoring.
Honaker gets the balls to start the third quarter. They get it in.
Also, welcome ARC to our broadcast here tonight. Ernie Binko on the camera.
Gavin Witt gets it to Trajan Boyd on the left wing. He puts up a 3, no good, and ball knocked out of bounds on the rebound by Lebanon, so Honaker retains possession. Just getting started here in the third quarter. Lebanon leads 36-21. Caden Boyd fakes a jumper, kicks it out in the corner to Trajan Boyd. He puts up a 3, no good. Lebanon comes away with the rebound. West quickly to the front court. Leave it on the left wing for Buchanan. He kicks it outside to Hurdig into the right corner, left corner for Keene. Keene's 3, no good. And it bounces out of bounds untouched over in the corner.
That's a good shot for the big boy. He usually makes that one.
Honaker gets it back. Witt bringing it slowly to the front court. Goes down on the right wing to Hart. Hart dribbles into the lane, kicks it back out to Boyd. Trajan Boyd back to Caden Boyd. Back outside to, that's Aiden Lowe, puts up a 3, good. And it's 36-24. Honaker strikes first here in the third period.
Honaker still in the man-to-man.
Lebanon with it on the outside. West got it. It's got it out top. Gets it to the left wing to Keene. Keene back out top to Hurdig. Hurdig dashes into the lane, kicks it down low for Tatum coming over the baseline. Good. Tatum gets in close and a nice feed by Hurdig.
Tatum with a little back door there. Got an easy one.
Hurdig drew the defenders to him and dumped it to Tatum. Goes into the corner on the other end for Aiden Lowe, and he puts up a 3 that's good again, 38-27.
Now, he can score. The Pioneers need to be pretty cautious of him. He's a good basketball player.
West with it on the outside, gets it to the right side to Buchanan, drives into the lane, kicks it outside to West. West for 3, no good. Honaker battling for the rebound and a whistle and a foul. I believe they got Hurdig on the foul maybe.
That was a good call too. He did commit the foul. 38-27, we've got 5:54 left here in the third quarter.
First foul on Hurdig. Lebanon just in a man-to-man. West putting pressure on the ball in the backcourt. Witt gets it across. Gets it left side to Hart. Hart drives the baseline, kicks it back outside for Lowe. Again for 3, and he cans another one. 38-30.
So he's picked up 9 quick points here in the third quarter. Aiden Lowe, good basketball player. Pioneers pretty cautious of him, whoever's guarding him.
Lebanon gets it to Buchanan on the right wing, kicks it over on the left wing to Tatum. Tatum for 3, no good. Rebound grabbed by Hart. Hart quickly into the front court to Lowe. Lowe drives into the paint, puts up one right in front, no good, and under pressure.
He got way too close to the basket that time.
Sure did. Rebound grabbed by Keene. King gets it up to West. West gets along the baseline, takes a bad shot there. He couldn't get a good angle on it. Now here's Lowe again. Oh, that was Caden Boyd that time from the left side, and he cans a three, and it's 38-33. Honaker battles back. Now here's a bad pass by Hardy. I don't know who he's throwing that to, and running out of there with it is that was Hart running out of there with it. Goes all the way to the rim, runs right over Zach Hurtig, and they call Hurtig for a blocking foul. Not sure about that call. They're going to give Hart 2 free throws. Second foul on Hurtig.
Hart's first free throw's up and good. Honaker so far has scored 13 points here starting the third quarter, and the Pioneers was only 1 basket, so they've gotten right back in the game. It's 38-34 now, and Jalen Hart will have 1 more free throw, which he makes.
Buchanan and Tatum sit down, and Andy Lambert and Paul Vincel into the game for them. Hurtig brings it across to Keene on the right wing. All the way out on the other side to Vincel. Vincel drives down the baseline, down the lane, puts up a jumper under pressure from Boyd, no good. Honaker with the rebound, long pass ahead for Lowe. He can't finish at the rim, and the rebound grabbed by Keene for Lebanon. He gets it into the front court. West down on the right side with it. And West dribbles it off his foot on the sideline, trying to get away from the defender, and turns it back over to Honaker. Timeout, Lebanon. Lebanon leads at 38-35. This will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ. 1 minute, Bobby. 1 minute. Not getting any good shots. Took a couple of real bad ones. Honaker gets the ball after the timeout, and under heavy pressure from West, they get it into the front court, get it down low to Caden. No, that was Aiden Lowe again. Puts it up off of the glass, good, and he's fouled.
He can tie this game up. I mean, Honaker's done it quickly.
Tatum and
they were down 15 points, and we played only half of the third quarter.
Tatum and Hunter Music back into the game as Hurtig will get a break. We mentioned earlier he'd been fighting COVID earlier, just coming back off of COVID, probably still in full strength. Paul Vincel sits as well.
Caden Lowe's free throw hits the front rim, bounces around, goes in, and
tied at 38 all.
38.
Hunter Music in the left corner, three, good. Hunter Music breaks the tie with a three from the left corner. Finally, Lebanon gets a good shot off.
Well, they left him wide open.
Caden Boyd the other way into the corner. It goes to Hart. Hart down on the baseline on the other side. I couldn't tell who that was. Trajan, I think, took that shot. Comes Lebanon the other way. And all the way to the rim, and a nice shot under pressure by Hunter Music. And he gets his second basket of the period and puts Lebanon up 43-38. Caden Boyd on the dribble into the lane, kicks it back out to Trajan Boyd for three, and it's good. 43-41, Lebanon leads by 2. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. West on the dribble outside with it. Looks for Lambert on the right wing, and it's knocked away and out of bounds by Caden Boyd. Honaker with Caden and Trajan in there along with Low, Witt, and Hart. Lebanon gets it in outside to West. West bounces it to Tatum. Tatum down inside the Music, cutting off of the baseline wide open. Lays it up and in good on the other side of the rim. And
good backdoor play by Music.
now steal the Music, and he takes it right to the rim and up and in good. He took it away from Witt. And Honaker wants a timeout. Back and forth we go. 47-41, Lebanon leads. This is a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here, Jamie.
Okay.
Fast and furious.
Yeah, there's been Honaker. I think they scored 17 while Lebanon scored 2 and cut into that 15-point halftime lead right quick. And then here Music in the game, he's ended up scoring 9 points here in the third quarter. He's gotten all these quickly too. So
I think West has got another foul on him, but I didn't get. He's got 3.
They probably got that foul down there in the basket we couldn't see. But anyway, it'll be Tiger basketball now. 2:34 left here, third quarter. 47-41 now. The Pioneers lead it, but anybody's ball game after that Honaker rally, boy, that came quick.
Honaker with the basketball as we come out of the timeout. Lebanon backs off into the half court. Music picks up Caden Boyd at the timeline. Boyd on the dribble goes to left wing to Bandy, who's in there now. They swing it around into the right corner to Lowe, and Lowe cans another 3 out of the right corners. He got 4 threes this quarter.
4 threes, yeah.
47-44, Lebanon lead. Bandy Lambert with it on the right wing. Puts it on the floor, gets the elbow, kicks it outside to Music. Music gets into the lane, and he's fouled on the way to the basket. So he got by his man and got bumped.
I don't think that's not going to be a shooting foul.
That'll be a non-shooting.
That's only I think, first or second team foul against Honaker here in the third quarter.
It's like Max Boyd into the game for Honaker, along with Gill. West plays it inbounds, lobs it way outside to Music. Music goes up high to get that, take it away from Bandy, dumps it down inside for Keene. Keene spins all the way into the corner to Lambert. Lambert for 3, no good. Keene with the rebound. Back up, no good. Looks like he got fouled. Tatum with the rebound, he puts it up and he gets fouled. As he gets knocked down to the floor on that one, and Tatum will shoot 2. Foul was on Sean Gill.
Second team foul. Hurdy in the game now. West will come out. J.D. Tatum will be at the line. He'll have 2 shots.
West is playing with 3 fouls, so they're trying to protect him a little bit.
Well, no, they're not going to give him a shot there. They're going.
Why was that not a shooting foul?
Had to be.
He went right up with it and they knocked him down. I'm not sure about that. Music inbounds from a baseline, almost throws it away. Saved by Lambert. Back to Lambert on the baseline. Fall away jumper. No good. Tatum with the rebound, and he's tied up inside. Jump ball, and it'll be Lebanon's ball on the possession there. Andy Music will play it from the baseline. Music, Keene, Tatum, Hurdig, and Keene in there. Long 3 by Music out on top. Battle for the rebound down in the floor. Big scrap for it. And finally they call a jump ball, I think. Tatum came away with it finally, but big scramble underneath the Lebanon basket for that one. 47-44, Lebanon lead by 3. 1:26 to go in the third.
This game kind of reminds me of,
I'm not sure what that call was, but Coach Hart's really upset on the Honaker sideline. They're giving the ball to Lebanon.
They might have called a foul on somebody.
Must have called a foul.
I believe they called a foul on Caden Lowe.
Evidently, that's the call. That's his third, too. Lebanon needs to go at him some. Pass comes in to Keene on the inbounds play. Lambert dribbles down the lane, tries to dump it low for Tatum, and goes out of bounds to Honaker.
He's called for walking there. Forced that one in there.
Yeah, it's a bad play by Lambert, but Not sure he didn't get bumped pretty hard, too.
Yeah, he could have gotten bailed out, but
Lebanon pressures in the backcourt. Trying to double team, trapping there. Parker has got Caden. Caden Boyd stopped on the sideline. Boyd's pass tipped away and out of bounds underneath the basket. Still underneath Lebanon's basket, and Bandy plays it in, gets it into Caden Boyd. He tries to get around Parker. Yeah, no double team, and he finally gets it across the timeline against Chance. Takes it down the lane, tries to kick it into the middle, and they say Lebanon kicked that one as Tatum came away with it and had a breakaway towards the rim, and they said Lebanon kicked it, so they give it back to Honaker on side court. Now they're going to give it to him underneath the basket, out away from the basket there towards the corner. Can't see who's inbounding, coach in the way here. They lob it outside to Trajan Boyd. I think that was Bandy inbounding. Boyd on the dribble outside against Hunter Music. Takes it on the dribble down in the lane. Spins, shoots, rolls, and goes good. Nice move by Boyd. Trajan Boyd. Lebanon quickly into the front court to Parker. Back to Hurdig. They set up the half-court offense to Hunter Music on the right side. Outside to Parker. Parker to Keene. Keene gets it on the floor down in the lane. Dumps it low for Tatum. Tatum goes up at the basket. Good, and he's fouled. Nice move by J.D. Tatum. He's tough along that baseline, Jamie. When he gets in there close, he's got some good moves.
I'll tell you what, I like that pass Keene made, though.
He made a great pass. Keene's going to come out.
Tatum kind of cut for the basket there. He sort of backdoored that man and got it down in there and it went up strong.
Did they not count the basket?
Surely they did.
There it is. They finally put it on the board. 49-46. 30 seconds to go. Tatum will try to make it a three-point play.
And he makes the free throw, so an old-fashioned three-point play. Puts the Pioneers up by 4 with 30 seconds left here, third quarter.
Parker pressuring Hart in the backcourt. Hart kind of pushed off. Coach Potts wanted to call there, didn't get it. It's down in on the baseline to Aiden. Out in the right corner to Lowe. Lowe's shot no good this time. And Hurdig comes up court with it and loses it right in front of the Lebanon bench with 10 seconds to go. Coach Potts has some words for Bob Jeter, the official, about a previous play, I'm sure. Still talking to him as Honaker inbounds right in front of him. They get it into Caden Boyd. Boyd to the right wing into the corner to Lowe, and they get out on him this time. Back out to Trajan Boyd for three, for just at the buzzer. It's good. And cut the lead to 1. After 3 quarters of play, it's Lebanon 50, Honaker 49. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in a moment. You're listening to high school basketball on 107.3 WXLZ.
Got a good one going here, Merle.
Yeah, we sure have. Honaker gets the ball here to open the fourth quarter. They trail by 1. They get it into the backcourt to Caden Boyd. He's picked up a Hurdig. Lebanon in a man-to-man. Boyd down on the right wing. Pulls up for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Tipped out of there and almost into the backcourt by Honaker, but chased down by Hart. Hart drives into the lane. Gets all the way in close. No good. But a whistle and a foul on the rebound, I think. They got Honaker with a foul.
Yeah, he got Caden Boyd, I think, with the foul.
I believe that's right, his first. Now they say 15. They say it's Max Boyd. His third foul.
So it'll be Pioneer basketball. West goes up to bring the ball up the floor.
It's West, King, Lambert, Hurdig, and Tatum on the court. Tatum on the right wing, out top to King. Back to Hurdig outside, across to West. West on the right side. Gets it in the corner to Lambert. Lambert for 3. No good. Tatum up high, battling for the rebound. Finally taken away by Boyd. Trajan Boyd gets it ahead to Caden Boyd. Takes it all the way down to trying to get it to the cross court to Lowe, and it's stolen by Hurdig. Hurdig the other way. Andy Lambert in the corner. Back in the corner to Hurdig. Hurdig not much to shoot. He doesn't want to shoot. He doesn't shoot outside much. They get it to West. West down in the corner. Lobs it inside for Tatum across the lane for Keene, knocked away, tipped away by Witt, out of bounds to Lebanon. Now here's the sub coming in. This is Max Boyd coming in for Caden Boyd. West will play it from the baseline.
And he had a hold of Keene there, and they called him.
Foul called on, that was called on Max Boyd, his fourth. That was before the pass came in, before they even gave the ball to West. Hardly, he had him holding him, and he's holding him again a little bit. Long lob pass outside to Hurtig. Hurtig, who's real athletic, not very big, but he got up high to get that one. To Lambert on the right wing. He puts it on the floor once outside to Keene. Keene leaves it for West out there. West to Keene at the left elbow. Keene puts it on the floor, gets in close, forces it up. No good. Rebound cleared away by Aiden Lowe. Aiden Lowe behind his back at midcourt all the way down the lane. A little floater up, no good. Battle for the rebound. And picked up finally by Aiden Lowe and put back up and in good as Keene and Tatum both had their hands on that one and couldn't handle it. Honaker leads 51-50 after that play. Foul called in the front court here. I believe he got Aiden Lowe again. It is either Aiden Lowe or Trajon Boyd. I'm not sure which one. They called on Boyd. His first foul.
That's 7 on Honaker though, so the Pioneers should be shooting 1-1.
Yeah, it is. They got it. Andy Lambert goes to the free throw line. I'm not sure Andy was one that fouled there.
I don't know who got fouled.
I know either. Waylon Hart's, the coach, is protesting, saying it wasn't Lambert that was fouled. I couldn't tell who it was that got fouled. Now the officials are going to get together and talk about it.
Well, they're going to put Tatum on the line, I think.
Now he'll have a 1-on-1. He wasn't really shooting. I'm not sure who got fouled. I'm not sure if the referees knew who got fouled. Tatum misses the free throw, and the rebound's grabbed by Hart. And Hart's fouled from behind by King. Well, he didn't go to the scores table and report that, did he? Maybe he called it on music. Call that on music.
I believe so, yeah.
His first foul. Tatum with a near steal in the front court. Now, who did they call that on? Lambert?
Lambert, yeah. Out of half court. That's 5 team fouls against the Pioneers, so Honaker not in the bonus. That'll be a non-shooting foul. They lead it by 1 point with 5:58 to go.
They get it into Caden Boyd, and he goes behind his back a time, but gets it by Hurtig. Now it's stolen by Keene down inside, and he gets it to Music. He quickly gets into the front court, gets it to Lambert in the corner. Lambert drives inside, puts up a little floater, no good. And Trajon Boyd comes away with a rebound.
Looked like me, he got hit that time,
like maybe a foul there too. Honaker still leads at 51-50 with 5:30 to go in the ball game. Trajon Boyd with her on the outside, slows things down. He gets it to Caden Boyd down the right side to Aiden Lowe. Drive inside goes inside against Tatum and traveled. Did they call travel? He traveled.
He called the wall.
I didn't know if he called it or not. I knew he traveled. I couldn't see the official from our viewpoint. Lambert comes out, and I'm not sure who replaced him. I think it was West, maybe. Lebanon gets it in. Keene gets it into the front court, takes it all the way into the rim, puts it up, no good, but a blocking foul called on Lowe, Aiden Lowe, and I believe that's 4 on him. 4th foul on Aiden Lowe. And Keene will shoot 2, I believe. Student section getting pretty loud, but To no avail as Keene cans the free throw. Sean Gill replaces Aiden Lowe in the lineup. Lowe with 4 fouls.
Got a good crowd of students here on both sides, Merle. I like to see that. They're into it.
Good atmosphere.
Thanks to having put the Pioneers up by 1. And we've only had 4 points scored here in about 3 minutes of the fourth quarter.
They went cold, both teams. Here's Hart into the corner to Trajan Boyd. They swing it back around on the right side to Caden Boyd. Outside to Witt. Left wing to Hart. Down in the corner to Trajan again. Lebanon in a zone, I believe. And swinging inside, throwing up a wild shot was Hart, and it bounced off of the rim good. Honaker goes back up 53-52. That was a wild shot. He was lucky on that one.
Yeah, he threw that one up there kind of underhand, really.
Music with the ball on the left wing, looking inside for Keene. Back outside to Zordig, and Music. Back to Music. Music gets it inside to Keene, and I believe he was fouled. They said he was fouled on the floor. But it's 1-1, isn't it?
They called that foul on Caden Boyd. But that has to be we're shooting a 1-1.
That's got to be 1-1, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why they're not shooting there.
Pass goes inside to Keene. Keene tries to get it to Tatum on the baseline, throws it away, picked off by Trajan Boyd.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't shoot fouls there.
I don't believe it.
It has to be a 1-1. It couldn't be an offensive foul.
No. It's 53-52, Honaker lead. Gill with it on the outside. Playing without Aiden Lowe in there right now. He's on the bench with 4 fouls. They get it to Caden Boyd, drives inside, puts up a shot in traffic, no good. Keene with the rebound, quickly to Hurtig. Hurtig flashes into the front court, out on the right wing to Music. Music for 3, misses everything, and coming away with it is Hart for Honaker. Rushed that one a little bit. Hart goes all the way to the rim on the other end. Nobody stopped him, and Honaker leads at 55-52. Here's Music on the other end quickly. Lobs it back outside to Keene. Keene into the lane, jump, shoots, rolls, no good. Battle for the rebound, grab McGill out on the left wing. Ball bounced out of there. Honaker leads by 3 with 3:10 to go here in the fourth period. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Gill with it on the right wing. Honaker with the 3-point lead. Back outside to Hart. Hart drives inside, kicks it back out on the corner to Witt. Back to Gill on the outside. Swinging around to the right side to Trajan Boyd. He puts it on the floor, tries to get by Music, gets down inside, kicks it out in the corner for Caden Lowe. Caden Boyd hits a 3 from the right corner, and Honaker goes up 58-52. Timeout, Honaker, I guess. 2:42 to go in the game. We'll take a 30-second timeout here, Bobby. You're listening to High School Basketball 107.3 WXLZ.
Honaker with a great second half, up by 6 over the Pioneers. It's 58-52. We've got 2:42 left in the game. It's like Lambert, Keene, Tatum, West, and Hunter Music in there for the Pioneers. We've got Lowe, we've got a couple of Boyds.
They got plenty of time, Jamie. They don't need to rush. West gets it into the front court. Tatum on the right wing. Back in the corner to Lambert. He cuts through. Lambert looks for Keene inside. Has to kick it back out to Tatum. Tatum drives inside, leaves it for Keene. Keene back to Tatum underneath. Puts it up and in good. And it's 58-54. Timeout, Lebanon. We'll stay here with them during this timeout. Jamie, I was told during that other timeout that was a double foul.
Oh, okay. And the Pioneers evidently had the jump ball. Okay, I couldn't figure out why they didn't shoot.
I couldn't either.
But anyway, that question's answered. Reminder, while we have a moment, we're scheduled to play here again tomorrow night as Patrick Henry will come calling. Weather may be a little iffy tomorrow, but if it doesn't snow too much, we'll have basketball tomorrow. Also, I think the Chilhowie game, which was postponed, will be played here on February 9th. Real Retreat will come here on February the 3rd. So we can mark those dates down, and perhaps.
I think Sheila told us that if a game tomorrow night's canceled for snow, they'll play it on the 11th.
On the 11th, right.
Honaker with the ball have to go the length of the court. They get Aiden Lowe back in the game. He gets it into the front court, leaves it outside for Witt. Down inside on the baseline, it goes to Hart. They swing it back outside. Aiden Lowe with it. Tatum playing on Aiden Lowe. Get it outside to Gill. Gill down inside, long pass, knocked away and out of bounds. It'll stay with Honaker, I think. Caden Boyd back into the game as Gill sits down for Honaker. Honaker leads at 58-54 with 1:53 to go in the ball game. They get it in on the baseline to Trajan Boyd. He tries to spin, forces one up, no good. Rebound, Hunter Music. Shot it all the way over the basket and quickly into the front court, into the corner to Lambert, back outside to Hertig. Coach Potts up directing traffic. Here's West. West into the paint. Has to kick it out to Lambert on the wing. Lambert dribbles into the foul line, kicks it back out to West. West gets it out to Lambert. Lambert dribbles inside, forces one up. Battle for the rebound. Taken away by Trajan Boyd, battling Tatum. And he gets it to Caden Boyd, who gets it ahead to Witt. Witt into the front court to Trajan. Back outside it goes to Caden Boyd with just over a minute to go. Hunter Music with the foul. Out away from the basket.
Well, Caden Boyd, I think, who will go to the line. He'll be shooting 1-1.
Well, it is Caden Boyd. All the other Honaker players come back to the backcourt with 1:06 to go in the game.
He'll have a 1-1. And it hits the rim and rolls in. So big free throw there. He'll get the bonus. That makes it 59-54. Honaker with 1:06 left on the clock.
Honaker's had a good fourth quarter.
He makes that one too, so puts Honaker back up by 6. And we're fast approaching a minute to play.
Andy Lambert with it on the right wing. They're staying close to him. He gets it back to Keene. Keene down inside for Tatum, up and in good. Tatum working the baseline, timeout in Lebanon. 60-56 now. Honaker by 4.
I'm not sure that's not Lebanon's last time out.
Maybe. They've called several. We'll stay here during this timeout.
A reminder once again now, if this game tomorrow night gets snowed out, it'll be played on February 11th. The Lebanon Chilhowie game, which is snowed out, will take place on February 9th. And Bobby, you might want to write these down because, and then Rural Retreat will play here on February 3rd. So we might be broadcasting each one of those games. I'm not sure. I know we'll do the Chilhowie game. That was one that was scheduled.
That foul on Hunter Music. Foul on Hunter Music was his.
That was his second I think.
Yeah, his second one.
All right, both teams, the buzzer has sounded, and it will be Honaker basketball. They'll need to go the length of the court.
Honaker's got
Honaker with a 4-point lead, 52.5 seconds left on the clock.
They got both Boyds in there, Trajan and Caden, along with Aiden Lowe, Jalen Hart, and Witt, Gavin Witt. They get it in and having trouble getting it advanced in the backcourt here. Now Trajan Boyd tries to dribble it up court, throws it away, but I think it must have been tipped by Lebanon right over in front of the scorer's table. It'll stay with Honaker. They'll have to inbound back in the backcourt again, and quickly into the front court goes Witt with it, and they foul Trajan Boyd.
He's not a real good one to foul, but you never know. He'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1.
Keene will come back into the game. He's been on the bench for that possession. Keene comes back in and Tatum comes out. Keene's a good three-point shooter. Hunter Music, good three-point shooter, and also Andy Lambert. So they've got 3 good three-point shooters in there. Wes is not bad. Now, Buchanan comes into the game now for Hunter Music. Buchanan comes all the way down on Lebanon's end, and Aiden Lowe down there with him, and Crazy on board at the free throw line.
And he misses. West with the rebound. The Pioneers don't have much time.
So Hurtig goes all the way down the lane and up, and just missed the layup, but he's fouled. He should have got that one to go. 32 seconds to go now. Honaker by 4, but Hurtig can cut into that lead.
Yeah, he'll have a couple of free throws here with 32 seconds left.
Honaker's in the double bonus too. They'll shoot 2 the rest of the way.
Hurtig misses the free throw row, shot it too hard, he'll get one more.
Tatum back in place of Keene, and Hunter Music comes in also.
Coach Potts putting his pressing team in there, Merle. And he misses that one too, so still a 4-point lead for Honaker.
2 bad free throw misses. Witt gets by Tatum and takes it into the front court. They finally foul. And now they call timeout. Honaker calls timeout as they had Witt and Lambert, and Tatum had Witt double teamed in the corner.
Yeah, they had him in the corner double team, so Honaker takes a timeout. 23.5 seconds left. Honaker with a 4-point lead over the Pioneers.
2 big free throw misses there by Hurtig.
It's really been a good second half for Honaker. Now they were trailed 15 points there at the half, and of course they caught Lebanon with about half of the third quarter gone. They came out
on fire. Aiden Lowe was the big.
Aiden Lowe hit a bunch of threes, and
big reason there was Lowe with his 3-point shooting.
And Caden Boyd hit one in that comeback too. So they had a bunch of 3-pointers there. And, you know, it's not like that 15-point lead with this 3-point shot. It's about like a 8-point lead used to be with the 2-point game.
Yep. Honaker will have the ball as we come out of the timeout. They'll have it out near mid-court on side court, just in the front court. And Witt will play it in, guarded by Lambert. Witt gets it into Caden Boyd, and he's fouled immediately by Hurtig.
He'll go back to the line shooting a 1-and-1. He just made 2 free throws.
All the Honaker players come off of the free throw lane and come back into the backcourt. These free throws just about do it.
And he misses. Hunter Music with the rebound. Hurtig quickly, West quickly into the front court.
Hurtig gets down into Tatum. Tatum lays it up and in good. Timeout Lebanon. And it's 60-58. Lebanon's not through yet, Jamie.
No. They got the ball in there to JD, and he's stuck it in there, so there's still 13.5 seconds left.
Any fouls now will be 2-shot fouls.
Yeah, Pioneers
teams in the bonus.
Double bonus, but I don't think Lebanon, they can try to, stop the throw-in from out of bounds. But any throw-in, they will have to foul pretty quickly. Hope they don't make them. That's about all you can do in this situation.
I kind of think I'd put Keene on the ball, maybe. Keene or Paul Vincel, somebody with good size.
I'm not sure. I think he's got the team he wants to press in there. But you're right. I like to put that big man on the ball. It makes it a little difficult to throw it in. I'm not sure if anybody's got any timeouts left.
No matter what happens now, it's been a good ball game.
Yes, it has.
It's been exciting. Two rivals fighting it out here. All right, here we go. Honaker from the baseline. They get it into Trajan Boyd. Got a foul. Hurtig fouls him finally, trying to intercept a pass or something, get a turnover, but had a foul.
Still 10 seconds on the clock. If
he makes both of them, it'll be hard to.
Yeah, if he makes both of them, the game will pretty well be over. If he makes one or Pioneers still have a shot, but they don't have much time. What amounts to 11 seconds on the clock. Boyd makes the first free throw, and he'll get one more. That gives Honaker a 3-point lead. It's 61-58.
They're backing off into the Lebanon's front court. Lebanon's got Hurtig, West, Music, Lambert. I can't see the other player.
And he misses King with the rebound. Pioneers still have a shot. Somebody's going to have to make a three, though.
Hurtig goes all the way to the rim. Can't get the shot to go. And Aiden Lowe is fouled.
Hurtig took the ball to the basket. I'm not sure that was good strategy with the time left.
No, they should have shot a three.
Because they really probably needed, the only chance to get back in the game was shoot a three. But anyway, it looks like...
good show of sportsmanship by Caden Boyd. He helps Hurtig up off of the baseline down there where he went down after the...
Boyd at the free throw line after the foul, and, or Lowe, I mean.
2.1 seconds to go, and he makes a 4-point lead.
And he misses the second one. Long, he goes in. I'm not sure who shot that.
Music. Hunter Music shot it from about the top of the circle on the other end. Hit nothing but net, but it was 1 point too little. 62-61 our final. If they could have got that.
Well, you should have seen that.
That was unbelievable.
But anyway, great game. The Tigers squeezed by the Pioneers 62-61. We'll come back and sum up things. You're listening to high school basketball on WXLZ. Beat Lebanon by a score of 62-61. Taking a look at the scoring for Honaker, Aiden Lowe with a big second half, ended up 24 points, scoring 18 of them in the second half. Caden Boyd also in double figures for the Tigers with 13 points. 9 points from Trajan Boyd. Trajan did hit a free throw that was the final margin of the game. 6 points from Jalen Hart, 6 points also from Parker Bandy, and 2 points from Sean Gill for their total of 61. I'm going to take another 1 minute break and come back and give you the Lebanon scoring, as still having to work on that. So take it for 1 minute, Bobby, and then we'll wrap it up. I finally found it, though. Anyway, looking at the Pioneer scoring, Hunter Music had 18 points, 12 of those in the second half, and 3 of them three-quarter court shot as the buzzer went off. 13 points from Andy Lambert. Only 2 Pioneer players, J.D. Tatum ended up with 17 points, so he was second on the scoring list. 5 points from King, 2 points each from Parker, West, Buchanan, and Hurtig for their total of 61 points. Anyway, quite a game here tonight. We'll be back on the air as Patrick Henry comes calling here at Lebanon High School. I think we've got probably a 5 o'clock start on that. We'll have 3 games out here, weather permitting. If that game is called off, it will be played on February 11th. We'll just have to wait and see what the weather is. But anyway, a really good game, Merle.
Outstanding.
I enjoyed it, and it reminded me some of the old-time Honaker Lebanon games. And, of course, that game, I tell you, you never know what's going to happen. It's a big
if they had made 1 or 2 of those free throws down there, it would have been tied.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But anyway, good game. Hope you enjoyed it. For Merle Allen, for Ernie Binko, and for Bobby back at the station who gets us on the air. Hope everybody enjoyed the game. This has been a sports presentation of WXLZ. Good night, everybody.